All right, folks, we're heading out. We're feeling good about this. I will see you at the next. Oh, we are at a Jello Alert level 3. He's on his way home. We're on the 7th mission. I don't name this. I just found out the last mission was called Highland Park. So I'll see you next. I'll see you as we go.
You ready to get out of here, Jensen?
I'm always ready, babe.
Yeah, take us back to Sarif Industries.
None too soon, if you ask me. Strap in and hold on.
Jensen, I need to speak with you. Meet me in your office right away.
I'd love to, Francis, but I have to debrief Sarif first.
I suppose you could, or you could hear what I have to say and see if that doesn't change things. Pritchard out.
What a dick. What a dick.
I can't believe it, Jensen. An internment camp smack dab in the middle of Detroit. Shit.
All right, we're going to head up to Pritchard's, I guess. I guess it's better to check that out. I will see you folks shortly. All right, here we go, Mr. Pritchard.
Well, can you blame him? A security breach of this magnitude? It's like our entire network
China.
is violated.
Not sure exactly where. They basically own an
I don't
entire
know,
city.
but
Oh my God.
some new coding to do.
See you later.
All the best.
I don't need to read about the natural... Whatever. Whatever, I can't even talk today. Ooh. Gang war rocks Detroit. Police are investigating a wave of violence that swept through one of downtown gang communities tonight, leaving a trail of dead and injured behind. Despite considerable carnage, evidence suggests that a lone assailant, perhaps a member of the Motor City Bangers, was responsible. Police investigate break-in at City Morgue. An unknown perpetrator broke into Jefferson Drive Police Precinct this evening and tampered with important evidence, potentially derailing an ongoing investigation, said police. Officials have begun questioning anyone who may have witnessed the burglary, with an apparent focus on Desk Sergeant Wayne Haas, who was on duty at the time. Haas is the ex-SWAT team operative who shot and killed a 15-year-old boy in Mexican Town 2 years ago, igniting a citywide riot. The precinct will be shut down until a thorough investigation by Homeland Security is completed, said Ryan Penn, chief of the Detroit Police Department. Jefferson Drive is the same facility where the bodies of those killed at Sarif Industries have been taken after the savage attack at company headquarters earlier this year. Oh, poor Haas. Not really. I can't get it. I hope I could get into his stuff. But what is it with me yawning late? Ooh, hey, can we get into your thing? Nope, nothing of value. I see how you guys are. And I already got that, didn't I? All right, we're up on the 3rd floor. I got to figure out which room to go in. I think this is Pritchard. Oh, hey, Pritchard.
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarif?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Okay, well, maybe we'll do that then. Maybe we'll keep an eye on Sarah.
Don't you have some investigating to do?
Seriously, dude, you're the one that can't keep people out. That's not my problem. All right, let's go over to the boss. I will see you up at the boss's office. All right, we're going to go up the elevator. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Jensen, guess who was here? That Humanity Front guy. Trigger, Taggart. Tell me something. Has he got a personal grudge against the big guy?
Jesus, Adam. A goddamn FEMA camp right in the middle of the city? And no one knows about it? What the hell is going on with this country?
That's been going on a long time, buddy. A long time. Oh, I got 2 mission things, but I already saw Richard.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes. Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarif's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime.
Well, that was politer than I expected.
Athena, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age, Adam.
No. But I know nothing gets by you. If Sarif had done something that could compromise us.
Mr. Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
Oh my god, lady! Try it one more time.
You better get in there, Adam. David's been waiting.
Oh, hey, David.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
Alright, let's see how we're gonna do. Of course, maybe Pritchard's paranoid is rubbing off. He's beta, huh? Refocus. Placate. Refocus. Defend. No, because he's... Oh. He'll back off if he feels resistance.
Adam, are we done here?
Let's do refocus.
I want to, believe me. I want to catch these guys as badly as you do. But that breach is responsible for every security crisis we've had, including today's. If you want me to stop these guys, I need to know what kind of data they've had access to.
You're right. I'm sorry if I seem evasive. But there's something you're not getting here, Adam. Business is war, with no clear battleground and no rules to keep our enemies honest. In this company, I'm the commander-in-chief, and I have to be ready for anything, and I will do anything to ensure that I am. Now, I hired you because I needed a general I could trust, one who knows how to obey orders.
Let's do... we got defend. Let's do placate.
Whoa, don't get me wrong, boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
Good question. I guess we should consider every possibility. Look, I'm not going to share every single detail of this data with you. As CEO of this company, there are things I can't release, even to you, Frank, or Athena. I consider us all a team here, but we each have our own roles to fill. I decide who gets trusted with what, and in this case, you're just going to have to do your job without knowing all the facts. Megan said you could roll with the punches. Proof she was right.
Space. Activate pheromones to influence. Oh, he's alpha, so... I will... He's alpha, so... Oh my god, I can't remember what the thing is. Let's do defend. I'm not going to put up with this shit. Oh, wait. Force the character into giving you what you want. Charm. He was alpha, so... We'll do a piece.
Boss, I really don't understand why you're giving me the runaround. When you hired me, I said I'd give you the best I could, but I can't protect us if you keep hamstringing my every move. If you won't level with me and tell me what it is you're hiding, then I'm out of here. I quit.
Adam, wait. You can't leave us. We need you. Now more than ever. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Wow, we did it. All right, that's awesome. I think I need to go to my office now, don't I? We said they'd get the data to me, so we'll try that really quick. Or we might just wrap this up if there's nothing there. Because I believe it's pretty close to filming time. Okay, let's check my computer. Whoa, what is that, a Roomba? Oh, okay, it is a Roomba. Okay, cool. Did he give it to me? Okay, that is not what I looked for. Oh, I'm looking for this. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so I had a friend at the Genevieve Labs run a test off the records like you asked. Does your subject know that neither of his parents are his birth parents? That surprised me. The mother was sterile according to these old medical records I dug up, but his dad carries no common phenotypes either. Caucasian, child Caucasian, blah, blah, blah. Probability percentage, 0. Brent, it wasn't easy, but I finally backtraced some of Marjorie and Arthur Jensen's past. Through the medical files, Arthur Jensen had enough connections through his old Desert Storm buddies turned security consultants to have certain records pulled, which is why the family's a ghost, but he couldn't hide Marjorie's records. For a period of 8 years, Arthur relied on the insurance policy of his then-employer, White Helix Labs, to pay for his wife's medication. She was on antidepressants since 14 and needed regular prescriptions. When White Helix Labs burned down, all of its files and employment records were lost and the Jensens stayed invisible mostly. Here's the thing. 1 minute Adam doesn't exist and the next the Jensens have themselves a bouncing and healthy 5-year-old. That's when they pull their vanishing act. So on a hunch, I sniffed around some more, and sure enough, the Jensens had tried adopting kids from several Michigan agencies, but Marjorie was deemed unfit as a parent. Next thing you know, they have Adam. There's no real trail saying how he's placed in their hands. Hope that helps, Lucius. Mr. Seraph, I found Adam Jensen's psych evaluation following that SWAT incident with the augmented team. I managed to sneak a look at the folder, but I couldn't copy it. At least not yet. I'll be honest with you, the psych eval doesn't paint a pretty picture. He mentions the problems with authority figures, a disregard for the chain of command, anger management issues, and potential PTSD. Here's the thing. When you hired me, you said you wanted me to read between the lines. So here it is. The evaluation reads like fiction. I'm thinking a pissed-off superior wanted Jensen off the force and had the evaluation worded to read like just cause. But most of the rank and file I spoke to respected and liked Jensen. They thought he was a real straight shooter, even though SWAT incidents soured his reputation a little. Still, even my source liked him enough to want to keep his psyche eval buried. Oh. Okay. Have I read this before? Let's see, Adam, I don't really mean to bug you in this, but I think I got another suspect in those neuropausing thefts. I caught Denzel Mitchell going over my stack of Versailles purchase orders. He said he needed verified a legal address for... Oh, okay, we read that one. All right, I suspected this, but I am not the child of my parents. I am probably some weird android or next step evolution or
Athena
something.
tells me you spoke to Sarif. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon-feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Oh, yeah! That's right, Pritchard. Screw you, buddy. Okay, folks, we'll wrap it up here. I'll talk to you later. Till then, take care.